Her and Laura Horvath rounding out the top three, but only 7 points up on the former two-time champ Annie Thorisdottir. Ariel Lowen is only 10 points back, so it is still very tight in spots 3 through 10. Ski bag, and it's gross.
It's gross. 30-30, 20-20. Cal, ski erg, sandbag squat. 20 Cal ski erg, 20 sandbag squat. 6-minute time cap, 125-pound sandbag.
Recipe for success is delivered by Trifecta.
If you want to win, you have got to go unbroken and not to the squat gods. Sell your soul to the squats.
10 women on this floor for this final heat. Annie Thorisdottir, the former two-time champion, the only woman to compete in 3 different decades at the CrossFit Games, is within striking distance for a spot on the podium. And for more on her, let's send it down to Nikki Brazier.
It is no surprise to see Annie coming into this test in that 4th place spot. She has more experience than any other competitor out here. 13 appearances at the CrossFit Games. And when I asked her what makes this one special, she said having her family here, especially her daughter, cheering her on in the crowd, an inspiration to all athletes, but especially us mamas.
There is Alexis Raptis, your overall leader after 4 tests, 3/5 and a third.
24 years old. The teen division started in 2015, and that's when this individual woman started.
Stacey, only 3 women have finished this test inside the 6-minute time cap. Olivia Kerstetter has the top time at 5:50.91 seconds.
Now these athletes cannot see. They're corralled when the prior heat is already out on the floor, so they don't really know what unfolds. They don't know the paces that were held and the strategy that was used in the previous heat.
Now you've had that experience. What's that like, being down there, knowing that competition is going on and that your turn is coming up? How do you manage those nerves?
Well, you don't. You kind of just rely on knowing yourself and knowing what's best for you. If I were to be out on this floor doing this workout, I'd probably ease into the ski erg a little bit, and knowing that I have 50 sandbag squats to complete, and knowing that there's been some no reps, and hearing about the chatter. You do hear the noise underneath the stadium there while you're warming up. I'd be like, okay, I just need to stay with the pace, consistent pace, not necessarily sprint, but just stay steady on the ski and sell my soul to the squats.
Laura Horvath is the first woman to the squats, and here comes Annie Thorisdottir. Now Emma Tall on the right side of your screen. So 30 squats here, 125 pounds, 56 kilos. They will advance every 5 reps. The leader's name will be on the far left side of the scoring hat on the top of your screen, and the number in the white box will indicate how many repetitions that woman has completed. The number in the white box next to all the other women's names will indicate how many reps by which they trail the leader in the heat.
Now you might just think squat because we've been talking about the legs and blowing up the legs and selling your soul to the squats, but you do not realize how much of your core you are using when you are doing a sandbag squat. You're staying upright, you're balancing that thing on one shoulder, you're firmly planting your feet into the floor. There's a lot of accuracy and precision going on there that it's not necessarily just involving the quads.
Final 5 reps here for Laura Horvath. You can schedule a no-cost 15-minute evaluation to find out if a Rosti treatment is right for you. Get pain-free, now available across the U.S. Scan the QR code to get started. And Laura Horvath's going to get started on her 20 calories on the ski here. And she is way ahead of the lead pace. Olivia Kerstetter, the top time, again at 5:50.91 seconds. And Laura Horvath is running away with this heat right now.
Sean, I said it in the previous heat, we need about 90 seconds to get through those last 20 squats. We were at 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock when they were all on their 20 cal ski, so she's well ahead of the pace right now. And knowing Laura as an athlete, this is what athletes look forward to, is hearing their name on the loudspeaker, getting pumped up, knowing that they are in the lead and just riding with that momentum.
Alex Gazan on the right side of your screen on the ski. She has moved into 2nd place. And those are the only 2 women on this portion of the test, as we are more than halfway through the allotted time here. 6-minute time cap.
Our leader there struggling to get the sandbag even to her shoulder.
And now Laura Horvath getting the crowd behind her as she is looking to put up a dominant performance here. Annie Thorisdottir moving to the ski. You just saw her at the very bottom of your screen. Emma Lawson is there as well. Laura Horvath came in third place overall. She's only 14 points back of Emma Lawson for second, and she is well ahead of Emma right now in this heat.
Laura is so ridiculously strong that it is no surprise that this 125-pound sandbag is being handled the way that it is right now.
Horvath looking for her 8th career win at the CrossFit Games. And she is absolutely demolishing this. She has 5 reps to go. And this is not fair. Laura Horvath is going to win ski bag, pick up 100 points, and looks to move even closer to the top of the overall standings. Alexis Raptis is towards the back here in this heat. Laura Horvath only has to make up 59 points on Raptis to overtake her for the overall lead. So we'll keep an eye on that as this heat continues to play out. Now 1 minute to go before we hit the 6-minute time cap. Leader on the floor is Alex Kazan as she moves forward with 10 reps left.
That is the second time she had to drop that sandbag in these last 20 squats, Sean. She's got 45 seconds. She can feel the heat. She knows exactly where she's at. She just has to stay calm, get back in the groove of things, find the balance, find the control.
Well, Alex Kazan now with 30 seconds to go to get inside that 6-minute time cap. She's got 5 reps left.
I talked to her coach, Justin Kotler. They've been working on what's been taking place between the ears this offseason. This will be a huge confidence builder for her if she can finish before the cap. It looks like she's going to solidify that.
Kazan is in, and that should be good enough for second place in the test. It was close. But 550.32 is going to be 0.6 of a second faster than Olivia Kerstetter. So only 2 women finish. And if you blinked, you probably missed Laura Horvath as she just dusts that test. 4 minutes, 36.18 seconds, and Alexis Raptis is going to be towards the back here. Right now, she's listed as finishing 37th in the test. And that means Laura Horvath might be in the overall lead heading into the final test of the day.
It was Annie Thorisdottir who came out on that ski erg with a blazing pace, getting to the squats first. But this is where Laura pulled away. I kind of told you, once she hears her name on that loudspeaker, she just rolls with the momentum. She handled this 125-pound sandbag like it weighed 105. For real, Sean. Oh, it just fires me up.
Well, think back to the pig shipper. I don't know if she's getting misloaded implements because she is making those things look like there's nothing in them. 4:36.18 seconds, the only woman to go sub-5. Alex Kazan, Olivia Kerstetter, Ella Vounier, and Ellie Turner, the only other women to finish inside the 6-minute time cap. But let's go down to Nikki Brazier with your test winner.
Laura, in a test where we saw so many women unable to finish, you were laughing, you were hyping up the crowd. What got you so fired up about this test?
Just this test, to do it in the Coliseum in front of everyone. It was amazing.
This was definitely a wheelhouse test for you. What is it about these movements that allowed you to get to the finish line so quickly?
I love moving heavy things from A to B, and this was all about that. So I was just excited when it announced.
You are a seasoned veteran at this point. What are your specific goals, your personal goals for this season?
This year, my goal is to win the CrossFit Games.
You have support here from the crowd. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. You're awesome.
Laura Horvath is going to get one big step closer to accomplishing that goal. A test win here for the woman from Hungary. And she looks to put herself atop the overall standings with one test remaining here on day number 2. Team action is coming up next here, so stay with us, everybody, as our coverage continues at the 2023 Noble CrossFit Games.